Hello, my name is Isaac Klein, and I will be doing my persuasive speech on why horse racing tracks are vital and must be kept open. Recently, just a couple of days ago, it was announced that local horse racing track and the only horse racing track in Northern California, Golden Gate Fields, would be permanently closing down at the end of the upcoming meet. This issue affects me personally as I grew up going to the track and have spent many memories there with my family. My first main point is how horse racing is vital to the local economy. According to the American Quarter Horse Racing Association, $50 billion is brought in yearly due to the sport. This is largely due to gambling and other forms of revenue accumulated by the track. Gambling brings in tax revenue and other revenue, as gamblers aren't that good at winning, as I know personally. Another main aspect to the local economy that horse racing brings is job creation. Hundreds of thousands of jobs are created each year due to horse racing. As shown in my visual aid, which is kind of hard to see because the lighting in this room is bad, I attempted to graph some of the types of jobs in horse racing. Here you have jockeys, which over 1,500 exist here in the US. Jockeys are the ones that ride the horses. Next you have trainers, which over 5,000 exist here in the US. And third, but smaller, are the track employees. Around 250 track employees exist per track. There are approximately 300 tracks here in the US, so that equates to roughly 60,000 employees that just work at tracks. These jobs include stewardesses, videographers, announcers, customer service. So, we should not be closing tracks because thousands of jobs will be lost and local economy will be hurt. I personally know people who will be losing their jobs due to the closure of Golden Gate Fields. One main point that people want to close horses is that the horses are unhappy and there's animal abuse. My second main point is a direct counter to that. The horses are happy. You are telling me that if a 1,000-pound animal didn't want to race, the 1,000-pound animal wouldn't be racing. The humans don't make the horse race. The horse enjoys it. The horse is fed. The horse has top-tier veterinarians and caretakers. Yes, the horse gets hurt. Yes, horses are put down. No, I do not agree with this practice. But the horses are overall happy, are provided adequate land and food. The owners and jockeys and trainers truly care for these animals. I have experienced this love with jockeys and trainers I know. And I have experienced the love that is shown towards these animals. They are not abused in most cases. Trainers make a living loving these horses. They would not kill these horses on purpose. This main information is from my personal experience and the importance of horse racing by aqua.com, which is a popular horse site. My third main point, and my most important point, is how the horse racing industry affects us humans. First off, as I covered previously, us humans are employed by the industry. Hundreds of jobs such as jockeys, trainers, grooms, stableheads, exercise riders, veterinarians, track employees, racing officials, announcers, betting clerks, and many more are held throughout the US. The closure of these tracks would hurt these people. Another benefit for us humans due to tracks is health benefits of being around animals, specifically for the people that work with the horses, less for the fans. These people receive therapeutic benefits from being around these big, loving animals, and it has been shown that exposure to these animals has increased dopamine levels, among other health-related aspects. The third reason of how horses help humans, and these tracks help us as humans, is it preserves our tradition. Horse racing industry has been around for thousands and thousands of years. We are preserving a tradition from our ancestors that has been around the world. There are popular tracks in China, in Singapore, in Australia, in South America, in Canada, here in the US, Great Britain. By closing these tracks, you are removing a part of history and a part of the current global present. People interact with each other around these tracks globally, and money flows freely. International trade. The last issue here I will touch on is handicapping. I, as someone who does bet on horse racing from time to time, know personally the impact that gambling has on the industry. Horse racing provides gambling a way to thrive and make money off of something real instead of something such as slots. These horse players, gamblers like myself, fall in love with the sport and the industry and provide benefit both financially and by providing a fandom. This overall community of humans between the horse players, the trainers, the jockeys, those who work, those who are just fans of the sport, are my final point. The community of this sport is so large and so beneficial towards society, both financially and not financially, that it does not make sense for these tracks to close. To summarize, horse racing tracks must stay open because of the benefits they bring to the community of both people and horses. The people that go to the track and gamble benefit, as do the thousands of employees at the tracks. This altogether boosts the local economy. The horses love it, and it preserves tradition. For these reasons, I believe that these horse racing tracks must stay open. There are not many tracks left, and the numbers are decreasing. But we should do what we can to support these local tracks and support our love for these animals and the sport that surrounds them. Thank you. Signing off, I'm Isaac.